Hello, welcome to my channel, Naturhias, which basically means nature spirit, because I love nature. I didn't mention that in the last two videos I've made, but I love nature. That's why Natur is there. And Hias means spirit, which means I really don't abide by limitations of you can't pursue multiple passions and multiple hobbies while doing work and school at the same time. Watch me. So I'm gonna get into some of those interests in this channel because I've been just focusing on Afrikaans and the resources that I use for it. Now I'm about to get into one of my little fun stories for you guys about nature. So I love going out in nature, I love walking outside. I my average walk is about an hour long if I have the time, if you let me. If someone says, "Hey, you want to go for a walk?" I go, "Sure." If you let me decide where we go, it's going to be like an hour long. Anyways, that's a story from another time. Let me get into the snakes. So, this summer, on my walks, I've been seeing snakes way more than usual. Usually I don't I maybe you would see one or two snakes in the summer. And I kind of think to myself, I don't see these snakes in the same places I did see them, which is the creek. In this place, like this summer, I've been seeing them more out in the like parks, like more public parks and on the cement. On the cement. Usually I'd see them in the like kind of dirt and leaves hiding. That's normal for me, but I've never actually see them like just chilling there on the concrete in the heat of summer. Isn't that a little too hot? I know I have a little bit of like I like the heat too, but not that much. So I notice though, as I see them more, I get less scared of them. So that's a good thing. I'm gonna I'm gonna kind of talk about each snake that I've taken a picture of, and I hope it works because I'm gonna try to show it here. So the first snake was that I'm gonna talk about is basically hmm, the first snake I'm gonna talk about is the one I saw at the creek. I'm gonna start off that one. So the snake I saw at the creek is that's normal, you know? It kind of scared me a little bit though, because that's the first snake I saw of the summer, and I'm like, okay, they're back. This one is nice, and I, as you saw, the picture is not a good quality because I kind of just took it and I went. I'm not going to spend too much time. It's not poisonous, not dangerous, just a little garden snake. But I really like the colors and the pattern on this snake. It's nice. And I like how he's just chilling in the leaves and dirt. That's nice. Now, the second snake I'm going to talk about is one that I saw when I was walking at like a public park. I know snakes like it, like humidity, and being around like water and stuff. So that's why I was so surprised to see this snake just kind of basking in the sun. And this pattern is different than the other one. So maybe it's the pattern. Like I know nothing about snakes. So maybe you guys can tell me in the comments, like, why are certain snakes more prone to dry heat and others more prone to wet, moist conditions? This snake was just fine chilling on the like dry, hot concrete. It scared me a little because I was like, oh, you look like you're in my way of walking. Hey, sir, can you move out of the way, please? I'm scared of you. But I just walked around it after taking the picture, of course. So yeah, that was interesting. The third snake had a similar pattern as the first snake, and this is when I was on my break at my internship. I was just walking, but here's the weirdest part about this snake. It's in the middle, like not the middle of the street, but close to the middle of the street. And I'm like, what are you doing out in the open? Cars drive here. You're gonna get squashed. That's not good. And also, like that kind of debunks my theory of like, is the snake in the like does the pattern of the snake determine if the snake likes humidity or dry? I know they like heat regardless, so that might be the real reason. This snake was like holding its head up around, like on above the ground a little bit though. I took the picture wasn't so good because I wasn't that scared of it this time because one, I was like really really hard on myself and I was like, I don't care. I know you're harmless anyway. And the second reason is I had only like half an hour for my walk and I wanted to get my walk in. That's the honest reason. And this snake is actually really it was chill. It wasn't there when I like went to back towards the building that I work at. So I assume the snake eventually made it out of the way. And so, yeah, those are the snakes. I'm not an expert. These are just my theories of why I see these snakes more often. One, climate change is getting warmer, because, it would be one or two. This is the third one. Now I'm suspicious. I get suspicious very easily. The second reason is I think I'm just simply going to places where snakes frequent more. And the third reason is could it be the universe giving me a sign? Like, I I'm a personal believer in like universe, the fate, and that stuff, and symbolism. So I kind of just quickly looked it up online, and basically like after doing a little research, I noticed that oh, basically, and also like from common sense, right? Because there's a lot of symbolism of snakes being evil or their shedding being rebirth. So it could mean I'm stepping into a new power, a new day, some sort of new era for myself. It could also mean that there's someone around me that I need to be careful of. I need to be careful of myself. That's another reason. And basically, like it could be as happy as I'm growing more confident. It can be as like I'm reinventing myself with making this YouTube channel and not being afraid to try to pursue all my hobbies and interests. So those are the signs that resonated for me personally, and I'm not an expert on any of this stuff. I'm just saying what's on my mind. And you can say what's on your mind too in the comments, You can I might be crazy. I'm probably crazy for thinking that stuff, but I don't care. I'm having a fun time analyzing this. And yeah, if you think one of the reasons we're correct, it's probably climate change. I'm gonna be honest. Like my logical brain says that. Or the signers. That's why I'm making this video. I want to know what you guys think. So, well, I want to know what you guys think. That probably came across better. So, if you want to hear more about my stories of nature running, or if you want to hear more about my Afrikaans resources or any of my other hobbies or interests that I'm probably going to get into more or that I already am into, and even just random stories about my life, such as this, please check out my other videos in my channel. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.